Good evening, everybody. Please do sit down. My name is Quintin McKellar, and I'm the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Hertfordshire. And can I begin by offering you a very warm welcome to this graduation celebration. And can I also introduce the platform party to you. On my right-hand side, Professor John Senior, who's the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research at the University, and on my left, Professor William Cloxton, who's the Head of Computing Science here at the University. Can I also just, in the darkness, welcome our about-to-be graduates from the University. Delighted that you're here with us for this ceremony and looking forward to it very much. I now have pleasure in calling upon Professor William Cloxton to address the Assembly.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to you all, graduates, your families and friends, and to all our guests who join us on this important day. I am delighted and I'm proud to be sharing this special moment with you, celebrating all that you've achieved here with us at Hertfordshire and looking ahead to new futures for every one of you. Too often recently, whenever we turn on the news or open a newspaper, we're faced with a barrage of bad news, economic woe, and drastic cuts. It's so easy to feel pessimistic. But then on a day like today, I see passionate, highly skilled people such as yourselves ready to reshape our world. It's a tremendous feeling, and it's a welcome reminder that our future is in your hands. Of course, that's not to say everything is going to be easy out there. It isn't, and you are graduating into a world very different to that even of 10 years ago. There's far less certainty, and there's no doubt that you'll face some very real challenges. But in many ways, you're better equipped than any other generation before you. Your time at Hertfordshire has made you far more flexible and adaptable than the graduates of yesteryear. When you chose the university, you chose a university focused on the very skills and attitudes that will open doors, whatever the economic climate. The experiences you've had with us have not only challenged you intellectually, but also have challenged you personally and practically, giving you the opportunity to learn and grow beyond the classroom in real-world situations. You've not only developed academic knowledge and practical skills, but you've grown in confidence and creativity, making you a real asset to whomever may employ you right from day one. Sharing this day with you enforces the value of higher education in producing outstanding, rounded individuals, bursting with fresh ideas, drive, and passion to build a better society. You've chosen to train for careers in such worthy professions as computer science, information technology, mathematics, and physical science. You should feel very satisfied with your achievements so far and of the paths that you're embarking upon. The job market you enter is not easy. It never is. But you'll find career opportunities and you'll find opportunities to progress. Your dedication and the high level of skills that you've developed at the University of Hertfordshire will contribute greatly to your nation as a whole. For those of you who have already entered your chosen profession, you enter it at a time of exciting change that sees more emphasis placed on your skills, your knowledge, and your expertise. But learning does not end when you've finished your course. Although here today you'll receive your certificate as proper recognition of your achievement, it is something on which to build for the future. What you have today is a foundation of theory and practical skills that you will build on every year. So whatever you do next, whatever your careers will take you, you all share a common link. You're all part of a burgeoning international network of Hertfordshire alumni. With that comes a certain responsibility to do good in the world, make the best use of your skills, and in turn to help others. While you're enjoying your new lives and careers, I do hope that you spare a thought for us every now and again. In fact, I'd like to encourage you to do more than just spare us a thought. Every year we welcome alumni who have gone on to achieve success all over the world and who feel passionately about giving something back, sharing their stories with us, sharing your insights, and even employing our students and graduates. You too could be someone who makes a real difference to a young person's life and encourages others to follow in your footsteps. Our alumni are important to that continued success. As people who have benefited from a university education, you will continue to see the value in higher education. While I hope you feel the University of Hertfordshire has provided you with support through your tutors, I urge you to also think of others who have made this day possible through so many sacrifices. Your school teachers, your fellow students and friends, and of course your families. All that remains for me now is once again to sincerely congratulate you on your outstanding achievements. I hope you look back on your time as a student here with great fondness. So on behalf of the University of Hertfordshire, I thank you for being with us today, and I wish you the very best of luck in your future lives and careers. Thank you.
We shall now receive the postgraduates of the Faculty of Science, Technology and Creative Arts. And the candidates are presented by a senior member of the academic staff from their faculty. And I first call upon Stephen Hunt to make the presentations.
Faculty of Science, Technology and Creative Arts, School of Computer Science. Master of Science degree in Artificial Intelligence with Robotics. With distinction, Stephen Paul Arnold. Mithri Rakesh Kanuja. With distinction and winner of a university prize, Valerio Latarullo. With distinction, Peter James McMahon. With distinction, Alok Dari Singh. With distinction, Karthik Velraj. Master of Science degree in Business Computing, Korak Agha. Pramod Kumar Alisetti. Saira Alvi. Oluwayadatun Ayula Koka. Uthaya Ruban Navaratnaraja. Bhumika Priya Wooden. Master of Science degree in Computer Networking Principles and Practice, Monsur Akinemyi Akinyola. Altin Rexo. Master of Science degree in Computer Science, Jude Chukwon Onso Aloti. With distinction, David Michael Atkins. Samuel John Balaka. With distinction and winner of a university prize, Rebecca de Cruz. With distinction and winner of a university prize, Mahadura Kushan Kanchana Sirimevan de Silva. With distinction, Amar Gumra. Kiran Gumadi. With distinction, John Lonson Huang. Sarolta Igaz. Amanpreet Kaur. With distinction, Deepak Govind Kerai. With distinction, Pinar Kere. Paul Norman Koloji Young. Mayuran Kugathas. Sheriff Umar Lawan. Ganesh Malla. Harshvardhan Chandrakant Mehta. Tanya Akhtar Nepu. With distinction, Alexander Mackay Omand. Christiana Omirin. Gautam Pasupathy. With distinction, Thomas Joshua Shippey. Prithika Venkatesh. With distinction, Alan Edward Weaving. With distinction, Trevor Ian Wilcoxon. Suresh Reddy Yanala. Chikondano Francisco Zeningaya. Postgraduate Diploma in Computer Science, Palawinaga Ruvinath Manil Mutukumarana. Master of Science degree in Distributed Data Management, Iftikhar Ahmed Ansari. Asad Mahmood. Nwachukwu Chinenye Onwora. With distinction, Mohammed Imran Sawa. With distinction, Shrevin Sahil Sukun. Master of Science degree in Distributed Systems and Networks, Bilal Hassan Khan. Mohammed Reza Molai Akbarabadi. Saurabh Sanjeev Shiralkar. Premesh Shihan Lo Wanokala Aditha Arsanilatha. Master of Science degree in Mobile Computing, Sathis Ratnasingham. Mathesh Kumar Thangavel. Mathesh Kumar Thangavel. Master of Science degree in Multimedia Technology, Patrick Kamona Akpala. Ekpedeme Okoete. Master of Science degree in Secure Computing Systems, Amsavali Muhilan. Sundar Muthusamy. Master of Science degree in Software Engineering, Jiwathmuni Nishani de Silva. Thuria Awantha Wijaya Bandara Heneka Mudian Salaga. With distinction, Chandrakantha Parana Lianaga. With distinction, Numi Nuruddin. Rishi Sudhir Patel. With distinction, Malik Kanchana Pathirana. Vigneshwaran Ramalingam. Mazhar Hussain Shah. Numan Shahzad. Thanaswaran Sivananasundram. Senthuran Vadivelalagan. Kamran Yousaf. Postgraduate Diploma in Software Engineering, Rishi Kumar Abiluk. Master of Science degree in Distributed Systems and Networks, Nauman Zahid.
School of Physics, Astronomy and Mathematics. Master of Science degree in Financial Market Analysis. With distinction, Shivani Devka Gadvi. With distinction, Hien Shin Lao. With distinction, Indika Gayani Kumra Udagade A. Business School, Master of Science degree in Accounting and Financial Management, Canute George Allen.
Well, let me now be the very first to congratulate our new graduates here at the University of Hertfordshire. Fantastic achievement, very well done. Yes, please. I'm not, though, going to let you go without first telling you what we expect of you. Now, William has done a very good job of outlining some of the wonderful benefits of going to university. But we now have been thinking very deeply as a university about what we want to see in our graduates, what attributes we want those graduates to have. And I think the list of attributes which we've come up with, and it's not only the academic community who have considered this issue, it's the students as well. And I think the attributes are not only applicable to those graduating for the first time, but also very much so for those graduating as postgraduates. We've come up with a list which I think is an outstanding list of attributes that we want our graduates to have. Firstly, we want them to have learning and research skills. Now, you would expect us to want that in the sense that new knowledge is building up all the time, in fact, ever more quickly. And unless our graduates are in one way or another able to absorb, learn, and understand that knowledge as it becomes available, clearly they're going to be left behind. But in terms of our research ethos, we fundamentally believe as a university that developing that research ethos as part of the education will contribute to the ability of our students to solve problems and to be critical thinkers, and that's what employers want. So we want those learning and research skills. We want our graduates to have intellectual depth, we want them to have intellectual breadth, and we want them to have intellectual adaptability. And that's interesting coming from the faculty which you come from, where we mix science, technology, and creative arts. And of course, what we want are those graduates from the university who have done hard science degrees also to have a deep appreciation of the finer things in life, arts, music, drama, and so on, because that will genuinely enrich your lives. But we also want those who graduate from this university in the arts to have an understanding of the sciences, of mathematics, because of course we want them to take part in those great debates which we're facing as society, debates around world poverty, debates around the environment, global warming, and so on. So we want that intellectual flexibility. Of course, we want students from the University of Hertfordshire to have respect for others. And I think you could not get a more cosmopolitan campus. And I think that mixture of people from different backgrounds that we have on this campus here at the university genuinely helps our graduates to develop that respect for others. We want them to have social responsibility. And in that, I mean, we not only want them to pay their taxes, to obey the law, but we also want them to take care of the environment. And of course, we want our graduates to look out for their neighbours, to be genuinely socially responsible in all those things. And perhaps all those things that I've mentioned already, perhaps any university might expect their graduates to have those characteristics. But we are very proud of the fact that as a university, we consider ourselves to be business-facing. And as a business-facing university, we want all our graduates to be professional in everything that they do. We want them to be employable, and we want them to be enterprising. We genuinely want our graduates to help stimulate the economy of this country, the economy of other countries that they choose to settle in and work in the future. So we've developed these graduate attributes which we want those graduating from the University of Hertfordshire to display. And can I say to you that if you are able to display all those attributes, we will be genuinely, deeply proud of you in the future. Just before I finish, I would like to turn my attention from our new graduates to those sitting directly in front of me, those who have come to support our graduates, those who perhaps over the time that they've been studying, perhaps for their undergraduate degrees, but certainly while here for their postgraduate degrees, I'd like to offer a really warm thanks to you for coming tonight to support them, but also, I'm sure, for the support that you've given during that period while your friends, perhaps sons or daughters, have been working here at the university. And I'm going to ask the graduates now if they'll join with me to thank you, their supporters, at this time. Thank you very much. I now have the very pleasant duty to call upon Rebecca de Cruz, who's one of our graduates and is going to come and address the audience. Thank you, Rebecca.
Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honour to stand before you and address you on behalf of the graduates of Science, Technology and Creative Arts. I'm sure that I speak for my fellow graduates when I say that I am proud to be here tonight. Nothing worth having comes without hard work, and our postgraduate year certainly had plenty of that. Is there one amongst us who didn't sometimes wonder if we'd even get here tonight? I know I did. As postgraduate students, many of us came with our own complications. Some of my fellow students had travelled great distances from their homes and families to be here. Some of us juggled work and family commitments. Whatever difficulties we faced, we did overcome them. We got those assignments in, we passed those exams, and finally that thesis was submitted. The intellectual and practical rigour of a postgraduate degree isn't to be taken lightly. We were challenged to work at a new level and to push ourselves. We should be proud that we rose to that challenge. Aside from the courses of study we undertook, there were other skills, such as research, time management, problem solving, and organisation that were developed along the way. Great commitment and persistence were certainly required at times. These will all stand us in good stead wherever we go next. But we didn't do it alone. We couldn't have done it without the undinting support of our family and friends. They believed in us even when we didn't, and their encouragement and pride in our achievements kept us going. On a personal note, I would particularly like to thank my children, excuse me, who are here tonight. Mum was sometimes very busy and rather grumpy. I do apologise. I would like to extend heartfelt thanks to the professors and lecturers whose dedication and enthusiasm inspired and challenged us. It may have been our first time around, but they've seen it all before. The clamouring groups of students with pre-exam nerves, the last-minute panic when assignments were due, and those days we just didn't think we'd get through it all. They knew we would, and they offered their support and encouragement. For that, we are very grateful. We thank them also for their patience when things weren't quite up to scratch. We mustn't forget everyone who works hard behind the scenes to keep things working at the university. Thank you. We couldn't have got through if you hadn't been organised. So, what will we take away with us tonight? I hope my fellow graduates feel as I do, a great sense of accomplishment, a determination to make an impact and a contribution with what we have learned, and always the dedication to be the best that we can be. If the university has given us those things too, then I'd say we owe them a great debt. Vice-Chancellor, thank you for receiving the graduates from the Faculty of Science, Technology and Creative Arts.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal part of the celebration this evening. But can I remind you that there is refreshments, and the refreshments await you in the de Havilland restaurant, which I'm sure colleagues will direct you towards. Could I now ask you to be upstanding as we leave the stage? Thank you.